Hi everybody, Joe Grisaffi here. I have been getting excited about baseball cards again because of the Topps Project 2020, and it caused me to want to dig into my old collection and take a look and see what some of the values are now, see what I still have. And I bought some of these Ultra Pro One Touch cases that are really nice. These are some of the cases that the Topps Project 2020 cards come in. These are thinner for the basic baseball cards. And this is my box of my favorite cards from back in the day. And back in the day is 1985 through 1991. That was when I was really into collecting. And of course, that's the junk wax era. So there's a lot of junk in here, probably a lot of cards that may have been worth something at one time, but are no longer worth anything. And I peeked through it the other day, and there's still some good stuff in here, and some disappointments that we were very excited about at the time. But now that I have these cases, I wanted to quickly go through my box here, look up some prices on eBay just out of my curiosity, show you what I've got, a little show and tell here. A couple of things in here are very exciting. And I'm not going to make you wait very long for those. Let me pull up eBay here so I can be ready to look at the closed auctions when I see something that I think might be worth something now. Of course, there's going to be very little in here that held its value. Still, it's fun to look at. So I got my advanced search ready on eBay. Let's take a look. Right out of the gate, I'm going to show you a couple of good things. Here is my Ricky Henderson rookie. It's not perfect. I am not a good judge on what a card would be graded, but it has a little ding in the corner up here. At the time I was collecting, obviously PSA wasn't a thing yet, or it was just coming into play. And I was just excited to have some of the cards, and I didn't necessarily worry about centering. I did look at damage, but centering wasn't terribly important to me because, again, I was just excited to get some of these cards. But this is overall pretty nice. My guess is a 7 or 8, though. So there's my Ricky. And this is fun. I have a couple of these Star 84 cards. Sure do wish I had the Jordan out of this set. But somehow I managed to snag a couple of these. I did work at a baseball card shop for about a year and a half, and that would have been 1988, 1989, or 89, 90, because I remember getting 90 Leaf from them. It may have been right after I left, but it was a year and a half in that time frame. So we did have some stuff come through that we were allowed to buy. And this may have been one of them from that time, because I certainly didn't get this in 1984. Okay, here's some fun stuff. Jordan, this is the 88-89 card, and it's really nice. That could be centered very well. That might grade really well. Here's another Jordan. This is the 89-90. What did I just say this was? This is 88-89 and 89-90, and that's off center and has some red ink across the top there. Jordan sticker. Jordan sticker. And, ooh, Wayne Gretzky. I don't think this is worth very much. It's still very nice. This is going to be 81-82. Let's look that up real quick. Let's look up these Jordans. Oh, and here's a Gretzky 79-80 assist leader. So this would have been, I think, 81 set. Let's look up Star Magic Johnson 1984. See what we have here. And interesting. This is card number 13. Let me add that to the search to narrow it down. Oh, I put the wrong year. It was a typo. I wish I had a camera I could put on the computer for you too. So this 1984, and then I'll put the number 13 there to narrow it down. And not very much. Looks like the Kareem and Magic combined went for less than $60 recently. Look at that. That's not the same Magic Johnson. That's only $2. Okay, not very much. Still a fun card, but it's already in a case that I'm going to leave it in. Ricky's in a case, so I'm not going to look that up and think if you're watching you might know what that is. No, what? Tell you what, I am going to look it up because I don't know. It's ungraded, so it's probably not going to be very much 1980 Ricky Henderson. Topps rookie number 482. Okay, $37. Buy it now, free shipping. So my guess is about $30. Man, that's disappointing because this was really, really desirable back then. Huh, I could buy some more. How about that? Okay, so we got 30 and something, 20 ballpark. And okay, let's look at the Jordans. That's got to be something there. So I'm going to look up these 4 Jordans, and they may get Ultra Pro cases after this. I hope they do. Fleer, Michael Jordan. I just do the card number 120. Ooh. Okay, those are graded. All right. 1750. Sold auction. $2. Sold. What's that? 59.57 sold. 68. Why were they so low? Are those reprints? I'm gonna go with look at the high ones. Near mint or better. Yeah, this one's nice. So I'll go with the high one. So this one's gonna get a new case, a new Ultra Pro case. 24. Yeah, I'm saying anything that's about $20 or more, I'm going to put in a nice case. This just makes them look so much better. So let me open one of these and see what it takes to put it in the Ultra Pro. I'm not going to edit this video. I'm going to put these two together. Save me some time. So forgive me if this is really dull and boring, but I know some people like to look at this stuff and I'm enjoying revisiting it. Let's see. Ultra Pro. See if you can see this here. Should just pop right open. Yep, there we go. Piece of cake. Take the little card out, little piece of paper, and carefully, I didn't understand the importance of the penny sleeve years ago. I thought putting it in these card protectors was enough. Apparently it's not, because I'm looking into PSA grading and I am learning that the surface of the card is very important and can be damaged very conspicuously or inconspicuously. It can be graded, it can be damaged without being visible to the eye because of the contact it makes when you slide them in and out of these things. So that is, hopefully I didn't do any damage to this, but it hasn't been touched in decades. So I may have lucked out. Slide it out of here very carefully. I should probably use rubber gloves, but I don't have any despite the pandemic. Oh, this isn't a sticker. That's an all-star card. Printing error. See a printing error there. It's off-center, up and down, and left and right. More up and down than left and right. And, yeah, okay. Put it in the case. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah. Much better. I like that. Now I'm probably gonna buy some plastic sleeves to put the cases in. And yeah, that looks really nice. And now I don't have to worry about the surface ever getting damaged. Very nice. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, let's look at this Jordan. This is the 89-90 Jordan. I just put in the card number. 21. Just a couple of bucks. Okay, you can stay there. And 88, 89 Jordan. Just put in the card number 17. And we've got, oh, okay. And move over here. That's more like it. 32. But these two here, 100, 120, 125, 42. Well, that's a reprint. Well, I know mine is not a reprint. This is not a reprint because I believe I opened it myself. This was when I was working at the baseball card shop, and I can guarantee you this is not a reprint because I've had it for quite some time. This Jordan gets a nice case. Ultra Pro One Touch. Now that I know what to do, yeah, these are nice cases. They don't feel as sturdy as these Project 2020's cases, but then of course these are like 6 times thicker. So they have more weight to it, but this is good. This makes me feel much better to get them out of these little plastic sleeves. In a couple of days, I'm gonna go through my binders of cards that I had from back then, and I did peek at those, and apparently I had some bad sleeves because there was some kind of moisture or something on the cards. Fortunately, that's a binder that doesn't have anything terribly valuable that's easy to replace. But I was a little concerned when I opened it up and the pages stuck together and the cards had little drops of liquid on them. It dried up and didn't seem to damage the cards when I took them out. But yeah, it's like, oh, these are some of them were my favorite cards. All right, taking you out. Putting you in a thing. Ultra Pro. I should probably not talk too much when I'm doing that so my spit doesn't get on it. Little printing error, little circle in the card there. Trying to look at the screen here. But the centering is really good on that one. There's a little something in the case there. That's a little piece of paper on the card. I'm gonna leave it. I'm not gonna touch that. I know some of you serious collectors out there are probably cringing at me handling these without gloves, and I'm sorry. Well, that's very nice. I'd probably throw these away. These are old Card Protecto. Card Protecto. Who remembers that company? Card Protecto. Not even Ultra Pros here. Card Protecto. Consider throwing those out. And Superstar Sticker. Copyright 1988. So let's see. I don't remember what year this is. So let's just look up the number. Fleer Michael Jordan. Number 7 of 11. Okay, 16 bucks free shipping, 16 bucks, $4.50 shipping, 26 bucks. Okay. Oh, that's a nice card. You can see that a little bit in the background there. 850, 31. Tough to say. This one's really nice. Has a little printing error down here, a little blue line in the yellow there. But I'm going to put this aside and see what else comes up. So this may get one. These are to be considered for hard cases, but I only have 25 cases here. So I want to be selective what I do this first time. I don't think these Gretzky's are worth much, but it is unscratched, so that may make a huge difference. Let's just type Wayne Gretzky, make sure I spell that right, and 162. Okay, just a buck. But there's O-Pee-Chee, that's 150, Gem Mint 10. That one's $2.40. That's $1.25 unscratched, but it's off center. This is definitely off center myself. $2.49 scratched. So that's just a couple of bucks. There's one under $5, $4.50. Grade SGC graded 8, 28 bucks. Okay, that's not going to get its own hard sleeve, hard case. That goes over here. And then this Topps card here. Let's look up this one. I might make this video short. We're 16 minutes in. I might make this short and see how I can improve it and let you see the screen as well. I could probably do a screen capture. That's right. I'm going to make a part 2 of this, a continuation, and then record the screen as I work for the next round. Number 16. I was never a hockey fan, but I knew Wayne Gretzky was very important at the time. Okay, that's a buck. That's disappointing. That's an early card. It's his 3rd year with the Oilers, but his 5th year. But it's only a couple of bucks. 7, under 7. $6.50. $7. PSA 9, $55. Oh, that's disappointing. I was excited about that one still being around. Bummer. Okay. But I'm not going to keep you waiting very much longer. I'm going to go through some of these in the hard cases from back then, and then I'll cut this video short. I'll make a part 2 with the capturing the video off the screen so I can intercut the eBay search with this. Okay, so we got a Darryl Strawberry rookie card here. This one was a big disappointment to me. I remember when I bought this, I bought it at a baseball card show and I paid $100 for it. And let's look it up now and see how disappointing this one turned out to be, because he was one of my favorite players at the time. I really liked watching him play. Darryl Strawberry, Topps traded, 1983. Just type Strawberry, Topps traded, and the card number is 108T. $50 ungraded. That's not too bad. 33, okay. This one's centered pretty well. I wonder how well this one would grade. I see some spots on it. They look like printing errors because the corners are very sharp. And this is difficult. When I look at it, you can't see it. So I got to look at it. Remember to look at it like this. Yeah, that's not too disappointing. I knew it had dropped in value significantly, but after all this time being from the 80s, and it still held some of its value, that's good. Okay, Jose Canseco, Donruss 86. That's a huge disappointment here. Although I didn't spend any money on this other than out of the packs. Got 2. These are from wax packs. I know that for sure. And I do remember this damage on this card. It's a printing error. There is a groove in the card across the top. It's very hard to see here. but there's a, ooh, could you see it there? No, you may be able to. Right above the A. Yeah, that you can see it there if you look carefully. Right across the whole card. Right above the A on the cap. You can see it. I'm not going to point to it, but right about here. That's an indent that goes all the way across, and I remember being disappointed that this is the card I pulled at the time, because it was, I think it was a $60 or $80 card at the time, or it got there. But this one's nice. So let's look up this one real quick. That is card number 39. $12. Oh boy, 30 under 30, $12, $12. 15 for 2. Oh, that's too bad. There's a lot of 15 for $90. Well, that was exciting at the time. It was very exciting to have these two cards in 1986, 1987, 1988. That's 88 was probably when they peaked. Yep, I really don't think these are ever going to recover to those numbers. And this one's okay. There you go. Everyone knows what this is. This one should have held up really well. That's really nicely centered, and I've since learned the story that, and correct me if I'm wrong, but Upper Deck kept printing these when they got real hot because there was no control, no limit. But let me look up the price of this now. Upper Deck Griffey number 1. Okay, yeah, 57. That's held up very well, in my opinion. 46. Didn't it reach $100 at one point though? Ungraded? Yeah, because when I was trading and selling and buying, graded wasn't a thing. At least I don't remember any graded cards. I got out of the hobby in 1993 or 94 when the World Series was canceled. That's when I gave up on sports, and I'm getting back into baseball. Surprisingly, a lot of my friends will rib on me about that because I poke fun at sports ball when they get excited about their games. Okay, let's start in a hard case, so that will stay there. And 2 more, and then I'll call it quits for this video and get you to come back for part 2 and see there's some better stuff in here. There's some better stuff in here. I may not make you wait. I may just throw one in there at the end without saying a word. Okay, Dr. J, the old Topps basketball cards I loved, and I didn't buy enough of them from the 70s. I do have the 80-81 set with the 3 cards, the tear-off cards. I did buy that as a kid. I was really excited as an adult to realize that I still had that, and it was still in great shape because I didn't take them out and play with them. And I think one of those is in here. I think the good ones are in here. But I loved Dr. J. I loved Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I loved getting their cards. This is a really nice Julius Erving from 72-73. Let's look this one up. Can you see that? The lighting is not real great in here. Really good shape. Don't know what it would grade at. I'm guessing at least an 8, maybe a 9. Okay, corner's a little soft there, but let's look this up. Erving, number 195. Holy cow. This is a rookie? $2,000? Graded. 200, 580, 570 graded. 400 graded. What's that? 1889 Jim Minton. That's not right. $389 ungraded, nicely centered. That's a reprint for $2. Holy cow, maybe I need to get this one graded. Holy moly, 122. Wow. Wow. Okay. 250. Well, this is very exciting. I knew I had this card. I didn't remember that it was his rookie. Amazing. Well, okay. Well, since I already pulled this one out, this is Hank Aaron. And this was 1961. And let's look this one up real quick. But this is very exciting, Dr. J. Man. Okay, let's look up Hank Aaron real quick. Number 415. $32. Okay. See, that's good. I like that about some of these vintage, I'd call them superstars, vintage heroes, because $30, 43, $45 for this card, that's still attainable by a lot of people. There's one that's 120. It looks really nice. 37. That's, if you want a piece of history, a piece of baseball history, 30 or 40 bucks for a 1961 legend in fair shape is amazing, I think. You may disagree because if you've been collecting for a very long time, but that actually makes me kind of feel kind of foolish buying these Project 2020 cards when I could spend, if I'm paying $15 a piece for this, I should use that and buy this instead. Because this isn't proven, but this is, yeah, that right there may be stopping me from buying any more Project 2020 cards. Okay, I'm going to wrap this up. Before I do, I'm going to give you a little tease of what's in store for the next one. It's a little tease, and these are not the best ones that I have. Okay. Thanks for watching, and check back in a day or two for part 2. Okay? Please like and subscribe, and thank you for watching. I'll see you later.
For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball.